with Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Biloxi Shuckers. Michael King will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And, Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And, you know, normally in a case like this, you don't point the...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number. In now, Adam Overton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-2, here it comes. And this is on the ground. Could be two. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Leading off the inning, Michael King, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Gomez ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Michael King will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He's safe.
Adrian Escobar will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a... He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
Well, this is a changeup down in the zone. When you get that combination as a catcher, it's darn near impossible to make a play at second. He's in there easily with a stolen base.
Be thinking strikeout here. Runner goes for third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. 2 strikes, here it is. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Pena is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So after the 3 spot, Michael King steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Michael King.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Starkey looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him, and this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and this is going to make him even madder now.
Adam Overton will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time, and just like that... Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
For our ball game for the victorious.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the... Michael King will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. EK are visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
And really, what they need is for one guy to step up and give them that spark. Whether it's your starter going out and giving you 6.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Patrick Hager will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. Hit softly on the ground to first. King scoops it up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third. Christopher Starkey is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4,
That's an out.
3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Michael King will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2
now a
strikes,
check
down.
swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. And Michael King strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. It's sharply toward third, and that'll get down for a base hit. Adolfo Arellano digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Pena is there for it. And that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 5 innings complete. Now to the plate, Alfonso Pena, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2.
Out.
1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Michael King will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Belted high in the air out to left. Starkey going back. He gets there to make the play, but here comes the tying run from third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And that could wind up being a very big insurance run here in the late going. Anytime you can get...
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, they got to be reckoned with when he's on the road like he is in this one. His batting average is over 400 in away games, so I expect to see some good action.
Juan Gonzalez will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Step on the bag for 1. Michael King will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers and they're excellent.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Leading off the inning, Michael King, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit hard down the line. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So stepping in, number 33, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Runner's on his way to third. Tapper right back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So striding in, Joaquin Arias, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Now at the plate, Brett Hayes. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still. Sean Carver gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. Rob Karen heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired 1 away. Stepping in, Michael King. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Outside, 2-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Belted high and deep into right center. Ortiz ranging back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. I mean, now that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need?
Michael King will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher back from this deficit.
That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 6-4 ball game. Adolfo Arellano strides in, grounded out his last time.
And Matt with the double play. There's another ground ball out of him right here.
Right side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Joaquin Arias. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just out.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. So as he favors that right leg, it looks like he's going to have to come out of the game. He is coming off on his own power, however, so hopefully it's only and a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons.
From the field to the front office, take the reins and run a big league ball club in franchise mode. As general manager, you have to balance on-field performance with off-the-field decisions to get your team to the top. In the Show 16, numerous new features and enhancements make franchise mode more immersive and realistic than ever. A new player morale system will have a profound effect on your team's on-field performance. Player morale is affected by factors such as role expectations, team performance, and coaching staff. In a nutshell, as GM, you can't only focus on talent. You'll have to take your team's chemistry into account as well in trying to build a winner. This is important because in the Show 16, performance drives player progression more than ever. A player with low potential can have a breakout year, and his attributes will reflect that. It offers a layer of unpredictability and uncertainty that makes for a realistic, ever-changing experience. Our improved revenue and expenditure model gives you a clear picture of your organization's financial prospects, both now and in the future. An all-new budget screen shows exactly how your money is being spent and how each item is performing. This allows you to make more informed decisions and plan for the future of your franchise. The Show 16 also features a widely expanded call-up and send-down system. Roster moves now happen throughout the regular season, taking into account player performance and progression, in addition to other factors. We've also added a notification system that informs you of all major trades and big free agent signings, ensuring you're up to speed on important happenings around the majors. And speaking of free agent signings, players now consider more than just expected contract terms when deciding what offer to take. Team location, coaching staff, expected role, and more all have an impact on the free agent's choice. And finally, your GM rating is now driven by a suite of achievements, such as finishing with the best record in the majors or sweeping the division series. However, even if you have a solid GM rating, if you fail to meet your ownership's expectations, you may find yourself looking for a new job. But don't let it come to that. Roll up your sleeves, get to work, and good luck building your team into a championship contender.
Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and the Yankees. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 New York Yankees.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, we give you a look at A.J. Hinch's Astros lineup. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
Masahiro Tanaka gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember last year he had an ERA under 4. Very solid, very dependable.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single game.
Jose Altuve will stand in now. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Tanaka into his motion. 1-1 on its way. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Well, nobody in that dugout's going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the speedy Carlos Gomez. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1 and 2 now. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. He might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Carlos Correa gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1 and 2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Ground ball right side. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Dallas Keuchel is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he was the Cy Young Award winner in the American League last year. He had a great season and really dominated from start to finish. He's hoping to make it back-to-back awards this year.
Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Now to the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. The throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Coming to the plate now, Alex Rodriguez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Well, he's going to wind up scoring the run, and this will be a fielder's choice and an RBI, but somebody had a miss sign somewhere because he never should have been swinging the bat with a runner charging down that third baseline.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. Swing and a liner, but foul. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Brian McCann settles into the box for his first chance. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it in now is Singleton, and that's out number 2. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Evan Gattis makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Left fielder
Colby Rasmus will get his first cuts here. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Castro is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Tanaka sets his sights, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to shallow center. Ellsbury has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Carlos Beltran strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran. Career home run number 393. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
And you know, after a month down in spring training, near the end, you start to get a little anxious waiting for the season to get going. I guarantee you, he's been looking forward to this at-bat for about a month now, and he makes the wait worthwhile.
Standing in now, Chase Headley. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. That's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Hit in the air out to center field. Gomez on the run. 1 down. Starlin Castro digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. 1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution.
Back goes Rasmus. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
Well, they're starting to make it look awfully easy out there. And he gets a pitch he can handle. This becomes their second home run here in the inning. So they're starting to get some pretty good swings against him now.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Brett Gardner will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Well, guys, the result was a great way to lead things off, but what gets lost in the shuffle there sometimes is the at-bat.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And Luis Valbuena will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, this swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Into the box, John Singleton. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Tanaka gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Jason Castro will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on opening day after this. Jacoby Ellsbury digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Springer, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
In now, Alex Rodriguez. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. No outs, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Settling in now, Mark Teixeira. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rasmus has it in his tracks. 1 out. Brian McCann steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. One and two, here it comes. High fly ball out to deep right field. Springer ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Carlos Beltran stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And Rasmus will put this one away to retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via Jose Altuve will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Gardner is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the
Into the
Astros,
box now, Carlos Gomez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It's always tough to go down looking, but the thing I remember about his last at-bat is that he really made the pitcher work. He saw a bunch of pitches, and that's a bigger deal than a lot of people realize.
now batting, shortstop,
Carlos Correa
Carlos
digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. And there now is Chase Headley. As we told you, he'll start things out here in the home fourth. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Keuchel's ready. Here's the 0-2. Hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
the batter number 14.
Striding into the box, Starlin Castro. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah,
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. Springer ranging back. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
Now batting.
Jacoby Ellsbury digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that...
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Up next for the Yankees.
Alex Rodriguez will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And Ellsbury's running. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A two-run shot off the bat of Alex Rodriguez as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, as an offense, you always wish that you could bottle whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run and then he hits a home run, when I get up there, maybe I can hit a home run too. And now that's 3 home runs they've struck for in this one inning.
Throw on to first, and they're able to get Teixeira 2 away.
Now batting, catcher
Brian McCann will dig in now, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. This is pulled into right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Carlos Beltran steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Springer is there, and he puts it away to stop. Evan Gattis heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
now batting.
Colby Rasmus is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 9-0. Chase Headley comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Line toward the alley in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, number 14.
Starlin Castro stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Back goes Gomez, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 10-0 score. Maybe a little early to start thinking about this, but if you're wondering how rare it would be for a team to score a run in every inning of a ball game, in the American League, it's happened just 5 times, most recently by the Royals back in 1998. Didi Gregorius stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, when you throw a pitch like that down in the zone and the guy still takes you deep, you just got to tip your cap to him. I mean, all he really did is just drop the bat head right through the hitting zone and crush that thing.
And not in time as the run scores. Brett Gardner tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Now we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time.
Oh, designated hitter.
Digging in now, Alex Rodriguez. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Talk about everybody having hits. Jeez. I think everybody in this lineup is going to have a home run before this one's done. That's 7 home runs as a team.
Stepping in now, Mark Teixeira. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot off the bat of Mark Teixeira, number 395 for his career, as this lead got even wider.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Standing in now, Brian McCann. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for Brian McCann as the blowout continues.
Well, coming into this game, we knew they had a good 3, 4, 5 section of their lineup. But gosh, they look like the 27 Yankees right here. Now that's back-to-back-to-back home runs.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Luis Valbuena will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
John Singleton.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Into the box, Jason Castro. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hit to short. Gregorius has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tony Sipp will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Chase Headley will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here comes the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Gomez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Starlin Castro will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Rasmus looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Springer looking up. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Jacoby Ellsbury is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. Right side hit hard. There is Altuve. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are two gone now. Two away now in the Yankees' sixth, and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the three-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. This is line to left, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Jose Altuve will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Here's a high pop-up. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the seventh inning.
Carlos Gomez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Carlos Correa will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Still, Luke Gregerson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Brian McCann comes forward now, a home run in his last at-bat.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Carlos Beltran will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran, number 394 career, as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box, Chase Headley. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Starlin Castro will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Now batting, shortstop.
Didi Gregorius stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. 3-0 pitch on its way. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Brett Gardner is set to try his luck now with 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. And no shot to knock this one down, and that's going to score the run from third. Number 35 will come in and pitch now.
Now batting.
Jacoby Ellsbury will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Well, he's done some pretty good damage in clutch situations with 2 RBIs in this game already.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So a 2-run shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Gomez racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate again, Mark Teixeira as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Hard liner to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The catcher, number 34.
Brian McCann comes forward now, and he's got to be feeling pretty confident, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
Now, there's no doubt he's feeling it in this one, Matt.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run home run for Brian McCann. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
In now, Carlos Beltran to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 395 for his career as they just continue to pour it on here. The 2-2 pitch. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting.
Starlin Castro comes to the plate looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Rasmus is there to make the catch, and Evan Gattis will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Jacoby Rasmus will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. George Springer will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Pat Neshek will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Didi Gregorius. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter,
Jacoby Ellsbury stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Driven to deep right field. Springer racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
now batting,
Alex Rodriguez steps to the plate here, working on a 5 RBI game. Quite a performance we're seeing from him in this one.
Just posting some gaudy numbers in this one, Matt. One to remember for sure.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. 1 away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Springer racing back. Gone! It's a 2-run home run for Mark Teixeira, the 396th of his career, as the blowout continues. Right side defense aligned perfectly. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. So standing in, Carlos Beltran, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Yeah, all he needs here is the double.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, the 396th of his career, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. 4 home runs now in 1 game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16, 17 times? What a show he's put on.
Springer retreats to the track, and he'll put this one. Luna will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
And that one started to take off on him a bit, but Teixeira is able to climb the ladder and pull it down for the first out. John Singleton will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And it's full now, 3-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Jason Castro will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance.
Oh, man, this is history right here, guys. I'm nervous for him, so I'm sure his heart is pounding right now.
Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
That is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. But what surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
The loss goes.
So that'll just about do it for us. Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. His on-base percentage is over 400 the last 10 ball games. Done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. EK, what's the word on him? Jared Ford comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jared Ford.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. So a big home run as he grabs a piece of history, tying an all-time record as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than...
Brian Ma stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Throw on to Butler is in time, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. Leading off the inning, Jared Ford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
This guy is as hot as anybody right now. This is his second home run of the ball game, and remember, he had one in his previous game as well.
Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Wheeler pauses. Here's the 0-1. Smoke toward third. The tag, and he is out. Jared Ford comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the first pitch.
Jared Ford.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Souza on the move, and this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Hit hard to short, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Chase Headley will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Runners off for second. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody. Brett Gardner steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Line to the right side, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game. Jared Ford will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. Robbie Ragsdale will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Ford has got it, and the side is retired. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out. So standing in, Jared Ford, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Yeah, all he needs here is the double, guys, so he's going to be feeling rare to get.
Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Chase Headley will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know what his part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show as we are back at Yankee Stadium for the beginning of the 8th. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. Well, what surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
6 hits.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 6-5. Good night from the Bronx.
15-5. The save to Dylan Betances, his 35th. The loss goes to Drew Smiley, his 14th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon.
MLB rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Jared Ford comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. 1-1, here it is. And there he goes towards second, heading out towards shallow right. Kiermaier is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. On to first, and Luis Valbuena will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year.
On to first, and there were 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Sure, Matty. Melky Cabrera's defense, that's not the...
Brian Ma is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Hit to third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Jared Ford will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Jared Ford.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Campbell ranging back. Still going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Harry Lowry will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
On the ground to third. Ford. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Nick Franklin digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman. Jared Ford stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Into the box, Brian Ma. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Jared Ford will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game as this should wind up as extra bases. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And now the runner's trying for third. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 4-3 game. Jared Ford stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Belted high and deep into right center. Lowry ranging back to the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs here, no hit. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game. Thursday night baseball now from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Shot to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Jared Ford is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new...
Jared Ford steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Odorizzi comes set. First pitch on its way. This is hit high and deep out to left. Altair going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Jared Ford stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt?
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean,
Jared Ford will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't...
Adam Jones will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Ford moving in 2 down. So he's still got his shutout. Jared Ford will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before.
Now batting,
Chase Headley gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, and this starts to beg the question about what exactly you're trying to accomplish out there. I mean, I think you need to consider playing stations.
too late. He's in there.
And a strike. Here's the pitch. Now the runner's on his way home. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. So coming to the plate, Brett Gardner. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, this game wasn't exactly a pitcher's duel, but take a look at all the RBIs. He was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position.
No errors.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher.
And welcome back to the downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ballgame. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Jared Ford gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, there's one thing for certain.
Jared Ford will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
He's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. It's sharply toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Jared Ford will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His third home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, have a night. His third home run of the ball game.
Steve Pearce will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Oh, he gets around on the fastball here and drives it out to deep left center field. And this will get over the wall. It's gone. Caleb Joseph will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And, you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So yet another strong out. Jared Ford will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, this game wasn't exactly a pitcher's duel, but take a look at all the RBIs.
Matt Vasgersian back. Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Jared Ford heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for the Yankees, left fielder Jared Ford.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Chase Headley will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title.
Well, he's second in the league in hitting right now, so we'll see what kind of finish he can put on.
Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and no throw as he'll just hang on to it. And he'll step off. Runner's on his way to third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. A runner in scoring position with none out. Brett Gardner will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title. Didi Gregorius will stand in, looking to pad that RBI total a bit here as he enters play, currently 8th in the AL in that category. Steve Pearce settles in for his first at-bat, and he'll be looking to break out in this one, not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. hit in the air to left. Ford is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that. Adam Jones will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Wheeler sets his sights. 0-1 on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. Ford has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll... Jared Ford will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play. Jared Ford digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at it with hard stuff.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Altair has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ford looks up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Jared Ford digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Jones waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Colt Rowan stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ford is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2. Jared Ford will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right. Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Jared Ford heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Left fielder, number 13.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike one.
First pitch, 7:07.
hard hit ball towards the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base, what you're doing.
Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. No one out with a runner at second. Here's the 1-0. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he's called out on a close play at third. Andres Tejera will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
Gregorius is there to make the catch, and it's a 1. Todd Sanborn gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ford racing back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Jared Ford will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. Be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hard side.
So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category.
Yeah, and when it...
The first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. And he's just stolen his way into a tie for the most stolen bases in a single season.
Yeah, and what a year he's had so far. I mean, this always seemed to be one of those records that was going to be around for a while. Hard to figure anyone would even get close, but now he's tied the mark, and with one more, he'll have that record all to his own.
With the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw right there, and he is out trying to take third. Jared Ford gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Cesar Hernandez in now, hopped out in his first trip. Tanaka gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Ford ranging back. He's there to make the play. Jared Ford is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books, and it's now 5-3.
You just can't throw that pitch.
Jared Ford will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Scorched to third. Ashe's up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Andres Tejera will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the inning. Jared Ford steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Well, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Chase.
Settling in now, Chase Head. Cuts left-handed here. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. And that's no ordinary stolen base there. Jared Ford has just broken the major league record for stolen bases in a single season. A great moment for him, and I'm sure this is one he'll never forget.
And you know, Matt, just to reach base as much as he has this season is something of an accomplishment. But to do that and then swipe this many bags, that's incredible. He'll want that base to add to his trophy case, and he certainly deserves it.
Oh, man. What an amazing offensive weapon he is for this team. He's put together the single greatest base running season in history. I'm sure it has had a huge impact on his team's run production. Huge congrats to him.
Now a look and a throwback to second. And he'll get back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. And the pitch. Now the runner's on his way home. Pitch is a ball. But he'll just play a little cat and mouse as he looks him back. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, it seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
So to 3. Good night from Philly.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 19 hits. No errors. They left 18 runners on base.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our tops player spotlight. Jared Ford will be in the glow as he comes off one of his better showings. MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, left fielder, Jared Ford.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's in there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is on here to get this one underway. And he is in there.
He's safe.
Jose Altuve will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Pretty.
Runner goes for third. Now they put the tag on him at third, and that'll officially go as a caught stealing there. Jared Ford will stand in. He doubled to open up the ball game.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. Kershaw gets the sign. Full count pitch on its way. Left field and deep. Ford racing back. He lays out, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. As we put up our team leaderboard, you can see it there. He's now up to 25 on the year.
Yeah, he's definitely one of their guys offensively. He does a nice job of finding gaps and getting into scoring position.
Jared Ford.
This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Jose Altuve gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Jared Ford will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
The second baseman,
Jose Altuve gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Leonard Cunningham will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Jared Ford steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Giles sets, coming at him with the 0-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Chavez ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Into the box, Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Eric Hosmer will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gregorius onto the grass, and that retires the side. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Wilson Ramos ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.
getting you. With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Chase Headley will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
Andres Tejera will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he drops it. Digging in now, Leonard Cunningham will get to take his first cuts here. Jared Ford gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
This guy is as hot as anybody right now.
Mike Lozano will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Ford looking up, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Todd Sanborn will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Ford will wait on it, and that will retire the side. So one. The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia. As we welcome you back to baseball on. Jared Ford will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
He's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Jared Ford will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Up next for the Yankees,
Chase Headley will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
A dive, but he's back. Jared Ford comes to the plate looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home. Andres Tejera will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ford is there, 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game. From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Today it'll be Conquest Baseball between the Bombers and the Diamondbacks. Fan allegiances and a key territory are on the line. Next on the show. Number 27 heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop, number 27.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And he falls behind 0-2. Greinke gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chopped foul wide of first. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Gosselin is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 2. Chris Davis gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Davis.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, he's a strike away now from going a strong 1-2-3 to start the ball game.
That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Peralta is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phil Gosselin comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Phil.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tucker has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready now, David Peralta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Peralta.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Paul Goldschmidt gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Preston Tucker makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Into the box, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
Greinke's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Tap fouled at home plate. That'll miss to Sandoval, who displays some rare patience that time. It's ball 4.
Batting 6.
Melky Cabrera takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Hit to third. Right to him. 1 there. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Wellington Castillo strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Wellington.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Grounded to third. There's Sandoval. And reined in 1 away. Jake Lamb steps into the box.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Cabrera's after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Yusmani Tomas gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In there at the knees, strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dexter Fowler leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Brito has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stephen Vogt settles into the box for his first chance.
Stephen Vogt.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Swing and a liner. Foul. Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Ball three. 3-2 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Catcher, Jacob DeGrom.
Adam Lind will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Driven to deep right field. Peralta going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 2-0 ball game. First offering on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
The second baseman,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Chris Davis is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Chris Davis.
First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll turn it over to the former number 4 overall pick back in 1997, right-hander Jason Grilli. Gene Segura is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Socrates Brito will get his first cuts here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A spin and a throw. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Chris Owings. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Phil Gosselin will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here.
Big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ball game.
Fans, our final line score.
Nothing but blue stuff as you get a look there at Coors Field in downtown Denver. Today we bring you Conquest baseball action between the Bombers and the Rockies. A valuable territory and a lot of fan support are on the line. Next.
First pitch, 1-0.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Blackman is under it. He's got it one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lyle steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Chris Davis gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. DJ LeMahieu comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cabrera's after it. One down. In now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Tap fouled at home plate. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Ryan Rayburn gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. Right there for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 home. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Fowler to the track. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Preston Tucker makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he'll look at a first-pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And a rather easy first out. Now to the plate, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
Blackmon has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Melky Cabrera into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Dexter Fowler set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. Stephen Vogt comes forward trying to cash in on this two-out rally as he's got a couple of men in scoring position with two away. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Second and third, two away. That misses 1-2.
And he doesn't want to give in here, even on a 1-2 count now. Not with the base open and the pitcher on deck.
Yeah,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Nolan Arenado strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Third baseman.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
he's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fly ball out to right field. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Unable to recover, he's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Number 27 takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And a dive, but he's back in. Hot shot toward third. And oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away. Coming to the plate now, Ben Paulson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. On the ground to short. This could be two. Zobrist on to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Adam Lind will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And he's retired here, one away. Number 27 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Lyles comes set. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. And Hundley puts it on the money. He is out at second base. Hit sharply toward the right side. Gonzalez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as this. Zach McAllister is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Nick Hundley steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here.
Leading out for the Rockies.
In there, strike one.
Nick Hundley.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Gerardo Parra will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. DJ LeMahieu will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Skied into straightaway right. Cabrera's there. 2 down. Charlie Blackmon is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And that's in there for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And now with the 0-2 count.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
call to the
Rockies,
bullpen now as right-hander
number
Chad
50,
Qualls is set to take over on the mound. Chris Davis checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Chris Davis is known, of course, for his work with the bat, but I like to think about that game in 2012 when he couldn't get a hit in 8 at-bats but still managed to earn the win on the mound. Something to tell his grandkids about. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
The left fielder, number
Preston
20.
Tucker is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Pablo Sandoval is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Qualls is ready. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. At the plate, Melky Cabrera. He singled his last time up. Chase Headley will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 12, Chase Headley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Ryan Rayburn. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch.
Number 6.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You got a few options here.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Nolan Arenado is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Number 27 steps in now. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Tapped out in front of home. Vo scoops it up, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Dexter Fowler heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Ball sets. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. To first. Paulson gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting,
Stephen Vogt comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Jason Gurka will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
McAllister, your attention please. A defensive change for the Rockies. Now playing third base, number 12.
Angel Pagan will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting,
Number 27 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Calling for it, Gonzalez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And a relay to the plate. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double. Jerry Blevins will come in and pitch now. Leading off the inning, Ben Paulson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strike. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. Striding into the box, Nick Hundley. He reached on a single in his first try. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Brandon Barnes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
number 1, Brandon Barnes.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Grounded to short, right to him. And the throw to first will take care of him as the tying run will be left stranded at second base. This ball game is over. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Angel Pagan. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
Our final line score. First for the victorious.